So we're back at the cave by the spring that we just went down into and discovered with a stream in it. And this is located at Wincoop Spring Farm. So I christened the cave Wincoop Spring Cave, which makes sense. But anyway, today I have brought some bunch of flashlights. I got the Aquachigger Mini in the truck, apparently, because I forgot to bring it down. And, well, let's just go get it. So I'm back at this cave I recently found that, well, we've been digging out over the course of a few videos. It goes down to a stream, and I actually followed it up a little ways the last time I was here. And today what I did is I brought a metal detector with me. This is a Garrett AT Pro that I have, ChiggsArmy, modified to make a little tiny machine that I can use for scuba diving, shallow water, pit digging, and now exploring caves. So we're going to go down. First thing we're going to do is go downstream as far as we can go, put our mask and snorkel on, get the camera out, and just look for stuff like things that aren't metal, like, you know, maybe bone buttons or marbles or things like that. And we're going to get the water stirred up so we won't be able to see anymore. Then we're going to go back downstream, get the Aquachigger Mini out, the metal detector, and look for all the coins and buttons and other cool stuff like that. So let's go ahead and get to it. If you dare. I even have boots on today. Imagine that. Alright, here we go. I'm going to bring this bucket down with all the gear in it. Got cameras and flashlights and tripods and all kinds of goodies. I always look for snakes and stuff whenever I go in a cave like this. Now, we don't really have any venomous ones that I have to worry about around here, but just, you know, maybe a copperhead or two, but we almost never see those, so just worry about the spiders. That bucket wasn't my best idea because it's kind of tight, but I figured once we get down in there it'd be useful. Pull out all the gold coins. There we go. Jeez. Alright, I'm going to turn the camera off until we get down in there. Water's cold, man. I can feel it on my feet. I think yesterday when I came in, it's cold. Came in here a little bit more excited so I wasn't chilled. The spring water. Oh, look at that. I hope that's not a spider. Huge cricket or something. Figure what I'll do is I'll set the bucket over here on this rock. And then we'll get ready to start looking. Big old cricket, isn't it? He just jumped in the water. We're going to crawl up through there, looking first, and then we'll do it with a metal detector. First, what we'll do is crawl down that way. I've never been down that way. That spider, look, a spider, it's still there. There's a big newt or salamander there too. We're going to go down there first with a mask and snorkel. And work our way back up to here, and then keep it going all the way. Then we'll come back and get the metal detector and do it over again. Because I don't want to stir up the stuff too much. Well, once we go up through there, it'll be muddy, so we won't be able to see. So let's just do that first. I already found a relic. Looks like an iron spike right there, isn't it? Let's see what it is. Wow, that's really wedged in that rock too. Isn't that strange? Hey, look, there's some more of that pottery right there with that green glaze on it. Let's go ahead and grab it while we're here. I'm still at the rock. I haven't gone anywhere yet. Wow, that's a beautiful piece, huh? Must have been a whole plate. I'll set it right there. Okay, what we're going to do is just we'll cruise down here, hopefully, and we'll work our way back up. We'll have to wait down here a minute. Let's see, let the water clear. You can see it's getting muddy. I'm crawling. We'll go down as far as we can. Looky. Here's a spider and a newt. Oh, it feels like there's a spider in my hair. I hope it's not as big as that one. Alright. What do you see? Can't really go too much further. Let's take a look around the corner here. This is actually going down toward the entrance with the spring actually pops out of the hill down here. Oh yeah, I can see light. That's cool. I thought I could see a light down there, but I guess it was my imagination. Alright. Lindsay's actually up at the house today. So she's not far away. I get stuck. Wow, like that. Okay, I don't think we can, let's see if we can get turned around here. Right. Okay. Another giant spider up there, though. Kind of spooky. This must be a sinkhole above me. I know there's a couple that I've been filling in over the years. This might be one of them. I'm ready to go in the other direction so we don't get stuck. Oh, look. If you look right there, those are animal tracks. Maybe a raccoon or something gets down in here. Oh, it's just a cricket. Some crickets. Yeah, that's a sinkhole up there. We can see where people have pitched rocks in it. That stuff with the yellow, that's raccoon manure, so they get down in here. It's a latrine. That's a perfect example of why you don't want to drink spring water. Because it's a big, beautiful spring right there, comes out of this hill. I think you can see the light, maybe, right there. And looks just perfect for drinking, but look what's right there, just above it. Alright, we're going to have to go back the other way. So that was really a lot harder than I thought it was going to be. I don't even know if I had the camera on. I kind of get wedged in the rocks back there in the very beginning where that raccoon manure was. I'm back up to the main rock right now. I checked the camera. I don't think it was on, but I did find a great big piece of pottery, which is kind of cool. This is going to be the best part anyway. It's a little bit bigger up here, wider. I can see better. So let's go ahead and move on up. In that direction right there. It kind of opens up in there, so it's going to be better. Boy, you see there's a lot of pottery. I might not even need the mask where it's shallow like this. We'll just take our time and look. I'm going to go ahead and switch over to the GoPro. It's got a wider field of view. It might be easier for you guys to see stuff, but I won't be able to talk, which might be a good thing too. We'll see in a few minutes. Okay, so what we did is we went all the way up through there with the GoPro and just kind of looking on the bottom. I didn't really see a whole lot in the way of treasure. I think we did see a crawdad or two and maybe a salamander. Let's go ahead and fire up the metal detector. I'm just gonna look in this one section up here right now. That's the bigger section. And if we don't get anything, that's all we're gonna check. But if we do get some stuff, we'll look at that lower section too. That was really tough for me down there. I kept getting wedged in there with this wetsuit, and it was just hard to move around. So let's work our way up here. Now, I also noticed, I don't know if you're going to see it on the GoPro footage, I don't know if it turned out or not, but it with this cave dead ends into rock. You know, well, there's a rock wall, then there's a ledge underneath, but it's full of water. I can't get through it, of course, but it's only about this deep. But it looks like it opens up on the other side. So before we go, I'm going to grab that GoPro, put it on a stick, and jam it up in there with a light to see if we can see anything way up in there. So first, let's check this with the metal detector. What do you say? The first thing we'll do is we'll turn on the AT Pro. Or naturally, I'm not going to hunt with headphones. We'll try to ground balance it. I can't see what mode we're in. Okay, we're 0 mode, Pro, 0 discrimination. Yeah, so it'll tell if there's iron down here or not. So let's go ahead and see what we can find. We'll just start right here. We're only going to work this little section first, but I'll get as far behind me as I can. That's iron, listen. Wow. We're going to wait. See, let's get a good signal and we'll dig it if we get a good signal. Gold coins. I wish you had more area to work, but oh, nice clear signal. Let's start with. We'll get the best signal we can find, and then we'll work on some of this other stuff too. We find a lot of iron. Let's see if we can see what that is. I'm gonna grab the flashlight and put you underwater. I didn't bring my pinpointer though. I think my metal detector is floating away. I hear it getting signals down behind me somewhere. I look for it. There it goes. See, bye-bye, AT Pro. I can grab it before it gets where I can't get to it. Come back here, you. This is actually a through night TN36, one of those nice ones that I like, and they're waterproof to 2 meters, so we can use them in here at least. All right, let's see if we move that thing. Yeah, so there, it's a pretty good sized piece of iron, so let's go ahead and just dig it up to see what it is. And I'll hold the AT Pro here. I wish I brought my, man, that's weird hole there. Well, that's all about pinpointer. It's been a lot easier, but yeah, I don't know. I'm gonna have to. Wow, look at that color! Isn't that awesome? Spooky. It's weird, man. Weird. Alright. The clay is really hard, so I don't know how. We're not feeling it with our fingers, but we might just have to give up on it. Let's see. Yeah, it's still there. I wish I brought the pinpoint. That was stupid, wasn't it? I'm going to give up on it since it's not a great signal. Wow, that's spooky. See me? Can ya? That's weird looking, isn't it? Metal detector has floated away again. Come back here, you. Ah, jeez. I got a tether on it. I just didn't tether it to me because I don't really have much to tether. Well, let's try it down here since we're here. Quick shot. Listen for good signal. It's nice high squeakers. Any squeakers, do ya? Iron. That's the entrance hole right there we dug out. I'll walk down this way just a little bit. Pinpointer would definitely been helpful. I don't know why I didn't think about bringing that today. I don't usually use them very much. That's tight. Whew. That's iron. Let's see if I can grab it for you to see what it is at least. I'm just gonna grab it with my bare hands. It's really hard clay bottom, so I think it's going to be on top of that clay and these little pieces of gravel like stuff. Well, what's that thing? It's got some more of that green stuff on it. So I finally got the thing out of the hole, and it's actually a square nail, which is kind of what I thought it would be. It's an old style, but what's surprising is how deep it was in that clay. I mean, it was really hard packed too. I'm not hearing any other signals except for iron in here, though. Show you what I'm talking about. Just a couple iron blips and blobs, but that's about it, really. Back toward the entrance. That's right where that nail was. That's where that loud signal was. I heard another one right here. That's going to be a nail, too. Just one cool colonial artifact. Although I like nails. Of course, the pottery is gorgeous, too. One more time up there, and then we're going to do a little exploring. Oh, I got a blacklight, too. We'll do a blacklight test, see what's down here. That's a big piece of iron. Let's see if we can grab that one real quick. It could be right on the surface. Yeah, it's in there. Ah, what is it? I think it's this thing. That's a... Oh, I dropped it. That's a big chunk of iron of some sort. Looks almost like a cannonball, but it isn't. It's too flat. I'll just set that right here. Look a little bit more. If we open our eyes, we might see something too, you know. I'm going to call it quits for the metal detecting. I think that was kind of a failure. There is iron in here for sure, some nails and stuff that probably came down through the sinkholes. And maybe just to do a little bit more exploring that direction without all this gear. So I have my GoPro and stuff ready, and I was getting all my lights together. I thought I'd just take one more look in the creek, just eyeballing and picking up a few bricks and stuff. Just found an artifact, an Indian arrowhead that's broken right there. I actually picked it up and looked at it already. I just saw the color and thought it was weird, but let's go under and look at it. When I say arrowhead, I mean that's probably a spear point or a knife blade or something like that. Tip's broken off and the bottom's broken off, but that's definitely what it is. That's a good North American Indian artifact right there. That's pretty cool. I'm going to go ahead and leave it in here, though. Yeah, that'd be a good place for it right here. We'll put it back. We'll put it up here on the rock for just a second. Let's just look around a little bit more. Yeah, I find if I don't move much, then the water calms down. I can see a lot better. And that means you can probably see a lot better, too, so. Because it's really moving now. You might have even already seen that thing underwater, because it's a lot harder to see from up here, naturally. Yeah, I can't see anything. It's bubbling over that rock now. Oh well. At least we found something. I'm happy with that. Let's go back and get the GoPro and do some exploring. Ooh, I actually see really well like that in the camera. That's something, isn't it? Not sure, but yeah. Look, I'm looking at the back of the camera up here, and the lens is underwater. I can actually see pretty good. See gold coins? We would have heard them with a metal detector, that's for sure. Pretty cool. Do a little bit of last minute looking around here. A lot of water coming out right there. Oh, look at that. Newts right there, look at that. There's these 3 of them. And pretty cool, aren't they? I almost forgot we have to look with the black light to see what's in here. See if there's anything spooky. Hold your breath. You ready? Here we go. Well, I don't see anything like looking at us, at least. That's a good sign. There's a flashlight. Yeah, something, a little bit of glowy stuff in there. That could be some pottery or something, I don't know. I don't really see any eyes looking at us back in there, do you? I hope not. See any eyeballs looking at us from back in there? Great big ones like golems. I don't. Back towards our gear. Oh, something's glowing in our gear. Yeah. And something there. You can see the entrance light over there. See anything up there? Well, I guess the black light wasn't too spooky, was it? It's probably like all kinds of things looking at me that you guys can see, but that I can't. Well, we made short work of that. It took about 20 minutes. I put down a layer, well, you saw the video. I put down layer logs and rocks on top. It'll probably sink over time, but all I have to do is throw more rocks on it if they want to do that, and there's plenty around here. Two things before we scoot. I wanted to show you this cool formation right here. It looks like a slide going down, and that's how caves form right there. That's where the rainwater has dissolved the limestone, because rainwater is slightly acidic. That's a base rock, so it dissolves it. You can see how it's all kind of weird looking on top and stuff. So that kind of gives you an idea of how caves form. You know, it has to do with slightly acidic rainwater. One other thing, and you're gonna like this. Look at that pretty mushroom. Kind of weird, huh? Right above the cave entrance. My lady, my big round baby, and I'll rock you until I go to sleep. She'll shake the coins from your pocket, take your gold chain and your locket. Mother Earth has no sympathy. She'll take the ring from your hand and bury it in the sand and keep it for eternity. Mother Earth, she's got her secrets she's promised to keep hidden in her dirt.